Your brain doesn't care if a story is true. It just believes what you repeat. So if you're constantly saying that you are anxious or insecure, your brain is going to find ways to prove that that belief is true. But just in the same way, it can happen with positive beliefs about yourself. So in this video, I'm going to give you some tools that help me rewire my brain for having more confidence, success, and abundance in all the areas of my life. Hi girls, welcome to my channel, welcome to this community. In this community we talk everything related to self-development, femininity, and how to become the best versions of ourselves. If that is something you are into, I invite you to subscribe to the channel and to share your thoughts about the video in the comment section. This is episode number 4 of this new series, Becoming Unrecognizable in 30 Days. And today we are going to be a little bit more technical, and we are going to explore different tools that are going to help us to rewire our brain for success, abundance, love, all these things that you need to become a better version of yourself. So we are going to talk a little bit about neuroplasticity. That is basically the ability that your brain has to create new pathways through repetition and emotion. And this is actually a very positive thing to learn, because if you have negative thoughts about yourself, you know that that is just a programming, that's not reality. And just as you create that negative programming, you actually can create a new positive one. So the first tool that I'm going to share with you is one tool called mental rehearsal. This tool is very easy to use. It's basically visualization but with intention. I think that the problem with visualization is that people don't really believe in what they are trying to visualize. For you to visualize with intention, you really need to feel those emotions in your body. You need to understand that your brain doesn't know what is reality and what is not reality. I remember about this study where they chose 2 different groups of people, and then one group of people, they were playing piano, and the other group of people, they told to that group to just imagine that they are playing piano. And what the study found is that both group of people activate the same regions of the brain. So your brain really doesn't know if someone is happening in reality or not, and you can use this to your advantage to manifest those things that you really want for your life. So don't focus on the negative aspects in your life, try to bring positive emotions to it. The second technique is focusing on healing your nervous systems. You cannot manifest or visualize or heal some parts of your life if your nervous system is feeling unsafe. You need to understand that lots of the behaviors that we have is just because our brain is trying to protect us, even if it's not serving us. So once we understand that some behaviors that we have is just basically because our nervous system is not safe, then our responsibility is try to make our nervous systems feel safe. My favorite practices to do this is, the first one is breath work. I think that people subestimate the important effects of breathing. Breathing literally it's life, and just bringing some oxygen to your brain is going to make you feel more safe, calm, and grounded if you are feeling a little bit overwhelmed. And my second favorite technique is tapping. I have been doing tapping, I will say, for the last 4 months now, and I really felt a huge change in just my energy in general. And the interesting part is that tapping is not woo-woo or something that it's not real. There is actually science backing up tapping, and it's used for a lot of therapies. So tapping is an amazing tool, and not just for moments where you are overwhelming. In general, it helps you to just relieve those old beliefs that you have, and just helps you to become a more grounded person. The next technique is language programming, because your thoughts shapes your beliefs, but your words, those ones are going to close the deal. be very mindful. Even in the Bible, everything, they are always warning you about the power of your words. Every time you are expressing something with words, you are manifesting it into your life. You need to be very mindful of the words you choose, especially when you are talking about yourself. And it's just about finding the correct words. So for example, instead of saying I'm behind, you can say something like I'm on my way to achieve something. Or instead of saying I'm insecure, you can say I'm working on my self-improvement every day. You don't need to lie to yourself or be extra corny with your words, but you can actually learn how to use them in a way that is not harmful or damage to you, to your brain. And the last technique is micro-choice awareness. I think that people tend to focus a lot on big actions or big moments, but in reality, the only way that you are going to achieve that success, that confidence, that love is by focusing on the awareness of these small moments. The goal is learning how to live a life that is full of intention, and the best way to practice intention in your life is in your daily basis. Should I stay here scrolling on my phone, or should I go and have a visualization? Should I stay in my bed 10 minutes more, or should I wake up and work towards my goal? Those small actions actually over time add up, and it helps you build a lot of confidence, and slowly you will start to see your life manifesting in ways that you never saw before. Those techniques will help you rewire your brain to be more positive and to see your life with a different perspective, and day by day you will see how your confidence increase, and if anything, how positive you start to feel towards your life. You can try one technique, two techniques, whatever you feel comfortable, but the idea is just to try, experiment, because at the end of the day you are going to find something that will actually help you and serve you, and that's the end goal. So that's all the video for today. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Tomorrow's topic I think is going to be about self-sabotage, so if you are not subscribed yet, I invite you to do it if you want to follow up this series of becoming unrecognizable. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your time, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.